Henry looked around carefully to be sure no one was watching. The hospital room was quiet, and the soft beeping of machines filled the air. Slowly and cautiously, he brought out a syringe and emptied its contents into Sarah's infusion bag. His hands trembled slightly, but he quickly composed himself. Within seconds, it was done. He stepped back, pretending nothing had happened, but deep inside, his heart raced with fear and relief at the same time. By morning, everything had changed. When Sarah opened her eyes, she stared blankly at the ceiling. Her face was calm but confused. She could not remember her name, where she was, or how she got there. She looked around weakly, her eyes searching for something familiar, but nothing made sense. The doctors later explained to her mother that Sarah had lost her memory and might not recover it anytime soon. They advised her to take Sarah home and try using old photographs, songs, and familiar items to help her remember. They warned that it could take months or even years. Her mother broke down in tears as she listened. Henry stood beside her, looking worried, but inside his mind, he felt relieved. He believed his secret had been buried forever. Before everything happened, Sarah was the most admired girl in her boarding school. She was intelligent, respectful, and carried herself with grace. Her beauty was striking, with her dark, glowing skin, sharp facial features, and a curvy figure that naturally drew attention. Everywhere she went, people stared at her. Both students and even some teachers could not help but notice her. One day, she complained to her mother about the constant attention and the uncomfortable stares she received whenever she walked to school. Her mother, trying to protect her, bought her long dresses that covered her entire body. But instead of reducing the attention, it only made it worse. During the holidays, her cousin Henry came to stay with them. His parents lived in another city, so he came for a visit. From the moment he arrived, his eyes often lingered on Sarah in ways that made her uncomfortable. He secretly watched her, even peeping when she bathed, and his behavior became more disturbing with time. One afternoon, Henry suddenly barged into Sarah's room while she was dressing. Shocked and angry, Sarah shouted at him to leave immediately. He pretended he was looking for his laptop, but when she insisted, everything changed. Henry grabbed her forcefully and overpowered her. She struggled and cried, but he did not stop. As the pain became unbearable, she fell backward and hit her head hard against the edge of the bed. Panicked, Henry quickly carried her and rushed her to the hospital. He called her mother and lied, saying she had fallen and injured herself. The doctors treated her, and after a few weeks Sarah was discharged. But the fall had erased all her memories. Henry returned to his family shortly after, believing everything was over. 2 weeks before school resumed, Sarah began to feel sick. She vomited frequently and developed a high temperature. Her mother became worried and rushed her back to the hospital. When the test results came out, the doctor revealed that Sarah was 2 months pregnant. The news brought confusion and shock. Sarah had no memory of anything, and her mother had no idea who could be responsible. That night, she called Henry to inform him. Over the phone, Henry acted surprised, shouting in disbelief as if he knew nothing. Months passed, and Sarah could no longer continue her education. She stayed at home, living quietly with her mother. Then one day, a call came in. Her favorite cousin Henry had died in an accident. The moment Sarah heard the news, something inside her shifted. Fear gripped her heart, and suddenly she screamed loudly. Her mother rushed into the room, only to find Sarah trembling. In that moment, her memory returned completely. She remembered everything. Her name, her school, her life, and most painfully, what Henry had done to her. Tears streamed down her face as the reality hit her all at once. What would you do in Sarah's position? Would you tell your mother the truth, or keep the secret and live with it for the rest of your life?